In the ever-changing world of business, an organization's success depends on constantly meeting new challenges and adapting to the marketplace. I'm Greg Gumbel. From e-commerce to investing, business strategies to human resources, join me as we take a closer look inside the workings of the modern global economy. Welcome to the Economic Report. While the world becomes smaller, it also becomes more complex. As a result, new industries are born to help coordinate and navigate the global marketplace. Let's take a closer look.
BAI corporate headquarters, Alexandria, Virginia. Company officials are assembling for a hastily arranged trip. Except that this is no average business trip. Within hours, Tiger Team, as it is called, will be on its way to help an American pharmaceutical company prepare for a chemical weapons inspection. It's an inspection the pharmaceutical company wasn't expecting.
This is a copy of the agreed-upon language of the 1993 Chemical Weapons Convention. It's about 200 pages long. It's just the tip of the iceberg. To understand whether this treaty could impact an organization or an inspected facility, you must understand the comprehensive proceedings, the negotiations that happen for this treaty. That's contained in 4 or 5 volumes, thousands of pages. That provides the knowledge to provide that ounce of prevention to mitigate the impacts on a business that yesterday was not targeted but today finds itself in an arms control cyclone.
Much has changed in the quarter century since President Ronald Reagan uttered the now famous Cold War mantra, trust but verify. The USSR is no more, replaced by acronyms like WMDs and IEDs. The battlefield is changing, and arms control has had to change right along with it.
Once we were looking for large items like tanks and ships and missiles. Now we're looking for things as easily hidden as a 1-liter bottle of VX nerve agent. International agreements such as arms control, non-proliferation, and export control agreements today require a much greater level of openness and intrusiveness to be effectively verifiable. Because our treaty partners insist on reciprocity, we need to be ready to accept here in the United States the same sorts of intrusive verification measures we're asking for overseas.
With the support of arms control experts like Hartman, former naval officers Mac Williams and John Hardenberg formed BAI a decade ago to help clients deal with the changing face of arms control implementation and compliance. The Army, the Navy, and the Departments of Homeland Security, Defense, and State have all contracted BAI's services. But increasingly, it is private businesses that find themselves in need of BAI's expertise.
Businesses that are largely in the high-tech research and development arena, businesses like pharmaceutical businesses, biotech firms, chemical firms, high-tech computer firms, firms that are involved in the nuclear power or nuclear fuel cycle, and of course businesses that support the U.S. defense infrastructure.
Every day, BAI helps these companies tread the fine line between proprietary business processes and full disclosure.
When arms control agreements are negotiated, one objective is to grant as much access as possible to ensure that the treaty is verifiable. An objective of our company is to help businesses and facilities provide access to inspectors so they can see what they need to see in order to verify compliance, but to deny access to proprietary information, sensitive business information, and confidential information and processes that have no bearing on the treaty but are present at the facility. Imagine a company that's heavily invested in bioresearch. They may be developing a range of cancer vaccines and just starting animal studies. They may also be subjected to very intrusive verification measures, government regulation, and oversight. Our analysts have the background and expertise to provide our clients advice on potential cost impacts and security vulnerabilities for any potential treaty that may affect them.
BAI officials anticipate an even greater emphasis on arms control and non-proliferation from the new administration in Washington.
From impacts on future R&D efforts to potential limitations on deployment or export of technologies, to capturing a whole new universe of inspected facilities under a new inspection regime, from shortened timelines and more intrusive verification measures. BAI team of experts stays connected to the international community and to shifts in U.S. foreign policy. BAI is poised to assist U.S. businesses that may find themselves caught up in